Assalamu alaikum everybody. Our lesson today is talking about line of symmetry. Let's know firstly what is the meaning of line of symmetry. Line of symmetry, guys, is a line that divides the shape into exactly two equal parts. So if there is a shape and if you drew a line exactly in the middle of that shape to divide that shape into exactly two equal parts, that line will be a line of symmetry. Let's take some examples to show what do I mean. So what about this butterfly? Yes, exactly. You see a line here that divide the butterfly into exactly two equal parts. So that red line divides it into two equal parts. So that line is exactly line of symmetry, because if we folded the two parts of that shape, if we folded the two parts up of each other, exactly would be same. So that line that divides that shape, the butterfly, into two equal parts is called a line of symmetry because it divides it into exactly two equal parts. Okay, let's take more examples like this shape. Of course, everybody knows that this one is called rectangle. Now I want to know how many lines of symmetry for this rectangle. How many lines you can draw on this rectangle to divide the rectangle into exactly two equal parts. Yes, exactly. You can draw a line vertically like the drawn on here. Now, if you look at the two parts of the rectangle, exactly they are same. They are exactly same. Okay. And also, if you drew a line horizontally like that one, also that line divides the rectangle into exactly two equal parts. So for the rectangle, guys, how many lines of symmetry? Yes, we can draw two lines of symmetry for the rectangle. Okay, one more example like letter A. Okay, letter A, guys. Letter A, this letter A has a line of symmetry. We can draw a line on letter A to divide letter A, the shape of letter A, into exactly two equal parts. Yes, exactly. We can draw a line vertically like that one. Now, if you look at the two parts of letter A, exactly they are same. If they are not same, so that line will not be a line of symmetry. But if that line divides the shape into exactly two equal parts, the two parts of letter A can be folded up of each other exactly. So that line will be called as, yes, a line of symmetry. So letter A has how many lines of symmetry? Has only one line of symmetry, because we can't draw another line anywhere. Okay, so if you put another line anywhere for letter A, of course, it doesn't divide letter A into two equal parts. So only there is one line that divides letter A into two equal parts, which is the vertical one here. So letter A has only one line of symmetry. Okay, let's solve the questions in the book. Question one, he said, how many lines of symmetry does letter R have? Of course, firstly, let's write letter R and try to draw a line that divides letter R into exactly two equal parts. Can you do? I think that no one can do it. So of course, there is no line of symmetry for letter R. So no line of symmetry for letter R. Question two, how many lines of symmetry does this figure below have? What about this figure? We can draw a line to divide that figure into two equal parts. Yes, exactly. We can draw a line vertically to divide that shape into exactly two equal parts, but we can't draw it anywhere else. Only we can draw it vertically in this place to divide that shape into two equal parts. Now, if we look at the two parts of the shape, exactly they are same. So how many lines of symmetry for that figure, guys? Yes, exactly. There is only one line of symmetry. Question three, how many lines of symmetry can you find for a circle? Do you think you can count them? Okay, firstly, let's draw a circle. Like, oh yes, excuse me, the question number two will be one line. Question three, firstly, let's draw a circle, like the shown one here. And now we want to draw a line that divides the circle into exactly two equal parts. Yes. So firstly, let's draw a line vertically like the drawn one here that divides the circle into two equal parts. Another line horizontally. Another line here also divides the circle into two equal parts. Another line here also divides the circle into two equal parts. And we can draw a line here like that, a line here like that. We can draw many lines, guys, as you can count. Okay, you can't count all of the lines of symmetry for this circle. So the circle has infinite lines of symmetry. Okay, so again, guys, the circle has infinite lines of symmetry. Okay, do you think that you can count them? Of course, you cannot count all of them. Here I drew some lines of symmetry, not all of the lines of symmetry for the circle, guys. So we can draw lines of symmetry more than we count. So of course we can't count all the lines of symmetry for the circle because the circle has infinite lines of symmetry. Okay. Question 4. Tell if each line of symmetry, if each line is drawn here is a line of symmetry or no. As I said before, let's remember what is the meaning of line of symmetry. The line of symmetry, guys, is a line that divides the shape into exactly two equal parts. Okay. Question number 4. The drawn line here, of course, doesn't divide that shape into two equal parts because the upper part exactly not like the below part. Okay, so of course that line will not be a line of symmetry. Of course it is no. Question 5. Look at the black line now. Look at the shape now and look at the black line drawn on the shape. Of course that line divides that shape into exactly two equal parts. So that line exactly will be line of symmetry. So it's yeah. For question 6 to 7, tell how many lines of symmetry for each figure has. Question number 6. If someone said I can draw a line of symmetry horizontally, if you put it exactly in the middle, of course, the two parts, after drawing that line, the two parts of the shape will not be same. So I can't draw a line of symmetry horizontally here, but I can do it vertically like that one. Now look at the shape, now look at the two parts of the shape, exactly they are same. So how many lines of symmetry for this shape? Exactly, there is only one line of symmetry for that figure. Question 7, guys. Of course, we can't draw a line of symmetry anywhere here because if you put a line anywhere to divide that shape into two equal parts, of course we cannot. Okay, so for question 7, there is no lines of symmetry. No lines of symmetry for question 7. Of course, none. Next question. Tell if each line is a line of symmetry or no. Of course, it is so clear here. That line divides the shape into exactly two equal parts. So it's yes, it's exactly okay. It's yes. It's line of symmetry. Question 9. Just look at the two parts of the shape. Look at the black line now and look at the two parts on the right of the line and on the left of the line. Those two parts of the shape are same. If they are same, yes, right, yes, it's line of symmetry, but it is so clear here. Of course, they are not same. So the black line here, which is drawn here, of course, it is not line of symmetry. So of course, it's no. Question 10, yes, it is so clear. It divides the shape into exactly two equal parts because the two parts on the right and on the left of that line are same, exactly. So this line would be a line of symmetry. It's yes. Question 11, yes, of course, because the two parts of the shape are same. For question 12 to 19, decide if each figure is a line symmetric or no. What is the meaning of line symmetric here, guys? How do you know that the figure is a line symmetric or no? If it has line of symmetry. So if a figure has a line of symmetry, will be called as a line symmetric. If it doesn't have, of course, will not be a line symmetric. Now draw and tell how many lines of symmetry each figure has. For letter E, guys, we can draw a line of symmetry vertically. Of course, we cannot, but we can do it horizontally like the shown one here. So how many lines of symmetry for letter E? Only one line of symmetry. What about question 13? What about this figure? How can we draw a line of symmetry with this one? As I said to you before, only draw a line that divides the shape into exactly two equal parts, which is drawn like that. Of course, we cannot draw it anywhere else. So how many lines of symmetry for that figure? Only one line of symmetry. What about the oval, guys? Question 14. What about that figure? Yes, we can draw two lines of symmetry, one vertically and one horizontally. So there are two lines of symmetry for that one. What about question 15? Yes, exactly. You can draw one line only vertically to divide that shape into exactly two equal parts. So how many lines of symmetry for that one? Only one line of symmetry. And that's our lesson today. And thank you so much, guys.